Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome to viewers to some more STORMWORKS. I've got something to show you today. It's something that I've been working on for quite a while, and I think it's time to kind of show you what's going on and maybe get some of your ideas and inputs on what we can do with this. So clearly I'm standing in a train station. You guys can see that. But what's special about this train station is it's not a train station at all, but it is. It's a little different. Let's jump in it real quick and run around and see what's going on, and then we'll kind of talk about it. So clearly we're in a train station here, and this is something I've been working on for a while. If you guys don't know anything about Dieselpunk, I highly suggest you look it up. It's a cool little subgenre. It's kind of like steampunk, but it uses diesel-based technology, and it's kind of around the 40s and 50s. So here's what I've been doing. I've been building a train station that's based off that technology, and there's also a little gas station over there too that I've been working on. But let's go outside and let's take a look at it. Here's the side of it here. This is kind of one of our main entrances. I've got bathrooms here, working on that. Obviously there's nothing in there. There's no decorations. We've got our ticket booth here, and okay, there's a steering wheel in there. We'll show you that in just a second. You come in here, you can get automated tickets here. We've got a vending machine for, say, like some chips, drinks, whatever, things like that. This board here will be our timetables. I got somebody working on that for me right now, and that should be implemented pretty soon. And the thing that I've seen so far that's been worked on looks really cool, and I can't wait to see that in progress. We got clocks coming in here so you know what time the train's coming through. Let's jump on the other side here. Over here we've got, I've got some paint blocks to do. You can come up here, and we've got kind of a little hangout area. I was thinking about maybe doing like a little cafe or something up here, but I'm not sure how that's going to fit in. On this side, we've got a little gas station here, which is really cool. A little spot for the gas attendant, things like that. But all this is done in the Dieselpunk style. Let's see, we can do this, and we can lower these down. And when I say what that is, it's something a little different here. Let's jump in here and see if you can see what I'm talking about here. If you haven't figured out the screenshot already, this thing flies. So yeah, it gets above the clouds, it gets above all the pollution, things like that. It has the ability to move around and, say, set up base anywhere that it wants to go. Say that we were going to be back there using the quarry, and we wanted to set up a little mining town. We could just fly our little train station right over there. It's set up, good to go, and we can move other vehicles and buildings into place as well. I've got ideas to maybe do another standalone gas station, a movie theater, fire station, things like that. Just a whole bunch of ideas, maybe a little grocery store shop. All this will be based off of this technology and this hover technology that we were using, throwing air quotes in the air here. It is diesel technology. Now, there's no engine running right now. We will have an engine running that would produce some smoke to kind of get that role play feel for this. But this is the idea, is just to have a floating train station around the world wherever we need it, and trains can pull in here, drop off cargo, drop off people, and from here they can go about their business. Now with this, I've also been creating a couple vehicles I'd like to show you as well, that could possibly pull up to the side of this, drop people off, and or be another part of this. I'd like to do some other buildings with this, kind of going back to that all these can connect together, almost kind of like a Mortal Engines style town. So there'd be like a town center, you have a police station, fire station, grocery store, movie theater. All those little things can kind of come together, create a town that floats in the air, and then if need be, they can disperse and kind of go about their own way and create another town somewhere else. So let me jump in the workbench, let me grab a couple of the vehicles that I've been working on as well and show you those. Alright, so just a little disclaimer here. I am actually using the ZE VTOL controller. I think this is Erin Winds. It's just a simple little hover glitch vehicle. I've kind of worked this one down a little bit, made it a little bit smaller, just for the sake of kind of testing things out. But this is all it is. This is all this technology is based off of, so you guys don't think it's actually some special technology. This is the wheel glitch. We're using the wheel glitch to make all these vehicles and to make these things fly and make these things unique and different. So this is what we're reskinning. So this is what's inside all our vehicles. So let me go ahead and grab a couple of vehicles, show you these, and yeah, see what you guys think. Alright, so after I spawned that in, this is kind of where I started going with it. I started kind of building this little platform to kind of work on. I didn't like the way the wheels were covered, but this is where I went with it. And this is kind of what started giving me the idea of building the underside and kind of just getting the idea of how big this thing could be as far as vehicles go. But this is, kind of how you can reskin it. You can hide the wheels, get them in some things, and just kind of make yourself a little flying vehicle. But from here, I went on and rebuilt another platform that I kind of liked a little bit better, and I think it works better for this application. Let me show you that. All right, from there, I ended up making this. So I ended up changing the areas around the wheels, and here's what I ended up doing. I ended up kind of making this part of the blocks that glitch into the wheels that kind of causes to up and down, and I XM out a regular 1x1 light into a 3x3 light to kind of give us this hover pad look. And I was actually kind of pleased with this, and this is kind of what we ended up with, and this is now the platform that I am building most of my vehicles off of. So from here, I'm able to just kind of slap on a new shell, get a new look, so to speak, for a new vehicle, and yeah, kind of go from there and kind of build a town around these ideas. Now I can stretch this out, and that's kind of what I did for the train station. I stretched it out, made these a little more further on 4 corners, and actually used a 5x5 light on these corners for these hover pads. But they move around. They move around with the actual wheels, which is kind of cool. I'm not sure what's going on here now. As you can see, they're covered around the wheels, you know, and it kind of just gives the wheels a little bit more dynamic feel. They move around. It gives a little bit more motion and life to the actual vehicle. So with this platform, I ended up building a couple of vehicles. Let me show you these and yeah, see what you guys think of it. All right, so first things first, I ended up kind of making like a small truck. It's not very detailed, but it's just kind of to get the idea of what space I have to work with. So this is my my flying Dieselpunk 1940s 50s truck. It's kind of unique. It's a little awkward, but I like it. I kind of think it's neat, and I think this gives me a lot of building opportunities for this game, to not just kind of stick with some of the traditional ways of doing things. So yeah, here's my truck. From there we upgraded, and I kind of added some sides to it and turned it into a van. So let me show you that. Here we go. There's the van. All I did was kind of add a little cab around it, but then from here I went, you know, this kind of looks like a food truck, so why don't we make a food truck that can pull up to the train station and serve food? So that's also what I did. So from there I turned it into this. So this is the food truck I'm working on. Fresh rat dogs. It is a dystopian type future past kind of thing, so everything is on the table as far as what we can eat. So yeah, people got to eat. People are hungry, so we're serving rat dogs. That's what we're doing here. I got a little board here for the menu. We can add some prices, things like that. Still need some room inside. I got to do some detail work here. Gotta sell those hot dogs. Gotta figure out what to do with those. But yeah, there's room inside for more detail work. There's things like that. But once I got this done, I was thinking, you know, I could go a little step further and you know, make something a little different with this. So I just each one kept evolving to the next vehicle, and here's what I've got from here. So I went full on and made ourselves a hovering ice cream truck here, which I think is actually pretty cool. I actually like this one the best. Food truck coming in second as far as the vehicles go. It's just kind of a neat little look. So yeah, that is where I'm at right now. Actually, I do have one more vehicle. Let me pull one more out and I'll show you that, and then I will go from there. So I can keep flying these around, but I'm just gonna keep spawning some of these in just to show you. Clearly we need to make some sort of schoolyard or a school for these kids that are living in the sky here in Diesel City. But here's a school bus that will bring them to school, take them to wherever they need to go. Field trips, magic school bus. So yeah, that is that. Let me get up here, show you that it flies, show you that it works a little bit. But yeah, everyone stay seated, otherwise you're going to end up at the front of the bus. So we got some things to kind of work on, keeping things level, things like that, but I'm digging it so far. Hope you guys are too. One more build here I'm gonna show you, and then we'll move on. All right, so I take it back. This is actually one of my favorites here. This one is a little more of a hot rod style vehicle. Let's see if we can get a big vehicle here. There we go. Obviously got to work on some dash and some interior. We're getting there. We got the surround sound going. But other than that, it's just the vehicle. But it takes off, and I think it looks pretty good. Honestly, that's one of my favorites. It's looking good. It's a nice long vehicle, nice long engine body under there. So yeah, that is what I've been working on for the past few weeks. Sorry I haven't been making videos. Been kind of learning some more about STORMWORKS, kind of getting into a groove here of making some new vehicles for you guys. And yeah, if you have any ideas, let me know. I'd love to hear your opinions on this and what things I could maybe build, add to this world. This is something I'm going to keep working on for a while. I've got many projects lined up, got a huge list of things here, and I'd love to add to this list. So if you have any ideas, please let me know down below with a comment. If you are enjoying this so-called Dieselpunk City, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I'd like to do some more of this. If you guys want to help on the Discord too, come on over, throw some ideas there. This is a group project for me. A lot of these things, I want other people to help me out with this. I'd like to get some other hands on, just to see how far we could push this and see how cool we can make it. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you 100%, and yeah, we will see you in the next one.